What's good, fam? Queen Common Sense coming back to you one more again on this beautiful Sabbath day in September. And I said I was going to shut the fuck up, but this time I am after this one here. Because I just felt the need to come back with this little bit here. And I had spit this before, but my whole whole trolls flagged the shit down. And it was about this here bitch called life. You know, and how life don't give a fuck how you feel. So I'm going to do a little remix on it today. Maybe it'll shut up some of these emotional ass, bitch ass niggas that been coming at me off and on every blue moon with their bullshit, thinking that they know what the fuck they talking about, and they really don't. Especially when it comes to a thorough black woman like myself and many others that I kind of stomp the yard with. So I'm coming to you about emotionalism and this here bitch called life, and life don't give a fuck about how you feel, really, because it goes on and on and on, regardless if you pissed off, if you not pissed off, if you hurt, wounded, sad, depressed. Life don't give a fuck about how you feel, and that goes for men and women alike. You know, you could be a good one or a bad one. It don't give a fuck how you feel. And sometimes life itself make you feel a certain way, let alone the motherfucking people in it. You know, and we need to realize this, that no matter what the fuck we've been through, no matter what our life, our journey through this bitch has brought us and set forth on our plate to deal with, whether it be childhood scars, whether it be abuse, neglect, getting played the fuck out, we choose the path that we take, whether it's off the beaten path or we following another motherfucker off the damn cliff to get fucked up. You know, and they know how to manipulate through the bullshit better than we do. And we the ones end up getting fucked up, and they come out unscathed of certain situations. So, you know, I just want to repeat. Life don't give a fuck about how you feel, because life is a bitch. Okay? And you either got to be a bigger one than life and take the bitch by the horns and ride the motherfucker, or you can let this bitch play you and you just be played going through life emotional and all fucked up and twisted. You know, a lot of things happen to a lot of us. We all have our struggles. We all have our demons. We all have shit that we got to deal with, heal from, and face coming down the pike. You know, and there's a lot of self-entitled, self-centered, selfish, self-absorbed motherfuckers. And then there's some ones that you would lay down your life for and take a bullet for. But, you know, it's these whining ass motherfuckers who feel like they the only motherfucking one going through what they going through. And then they let their emotions block their logic. And then turn around and blame everybody else outside their motherfucking body for the shit that they going through. And then they expect somebody to bend down, bow down, and kiss their ass. Excuse me. Because they've overcome a common obstacle or accomplished a common goal that most people do with ease and grace. And because it was a little bit harder for them than most, they feel like they've overcome and accomplished something and reinvented the goddamn wheel on that motherfucking subject. So, you know, to me, life is a bitch, and it's just all in a matter of your attitude and how you decide and choose to walk and stomp through this bitch. Because me, you know, when life presents the bitch to me, I'm turning around and kick that hoe right in her ass. You feel me? So I like to have peace and tranquility on this here journey. You know, and you never reach a particular finish line while you above ground going through life and dealing with this bitch. Excuse me. It's never a destination while you above ground. You don't reach the final point until you take your final rest and close your eyes. And then that will determine if your name is in the book of life, or if you're gonna be hanging on in limbo some goddamn where, haunting the people that tried to help you through life because you couldn't pick a motherfucking side, good or evil. So your ass is in limbo. You can't transition over, and you goddamn sure can't come back and be reincarnated into something else. So that's just, my little take on life and how the fuck we go through it, and how we look at it and how we view life as a whole. Because, this gender war bullshit and these black women hating, jealous ass, wanna be pussy having bitch ass niggas, it's really make me wanna vomit listening to some of they shit and what they call is logic, and how emotional some of these niggas are that's supposed to be men. Not to mention the label they give themselves as good men. Supposed to be strong black men. That's the most selective, self-important, egotistical, misogynist bitches that I have ever heard speak that walk the face of this goddamn earth. It's really a sad, sorry ass shame too, because there's young men that I have talked to and lent an ear to and had the honor of helping to mother them, who are half these motherfuckers' age that got more get up and go and more personal accountability than these so-called degreed, educated, cultured goddamn niggas. Because a pedigree don't mean shit. It just mean that massa recognize you for who the fuck you proclaim to be. He gave you a passing grade and put a check mark next to your name that you showed the fuck up. That's all that goddamn mean. Alright? And you hop through all of his motherfucking hoops. If you really want to boil this bitch down. So, I just came back to remind some of these motherfuckers that life don't give a shit about your emotions and how the fuck you feel. And there's people out here grinding, hustling, and doing their goddamn thing and don't expect shit but what they put in. And I earned my goddamn stripes. I can just speak for myself. And doesn't know me well, know that. And goddamn it, yes, I've been a single mother for a minute, but I don't use that as my motherfucking crutch. I don't use that as a free ticket and a free pass, just a freeload and coattail ride and dick ride off of motherfuckers. Alright? I knew it would be a slippery slope to climb because I chose that path. You feel me? And I didn't expect nobody to come along and pick up no motherfucking pieces for me. I didn't expect nobody to do shit for me that I was not already doing for myself. If you can't add to and multiply what I already have, and we put that bitch together and ride this motherfucker on down into the sunset, then you can't do shit for me but give me a goddamn headache, and I gotta re-raise somebody else's grown ass, demented ass, twisted ass child. See, that's how I look at it. I don't expect shit from life but for it to be a motherfucking bitch. Nobody said this motherfucker would be easy. Nobody want to go through this bitch alone. Nobody want to face this bitch by theyself. If you say you do, you a goddamn motherfucking lie. We all get a little bit lonesome. We all get a little bit confused and led astray by life and what life brings across our path. But the next motherfucker I hear bad mouth a single mother, that's why a lot of these motherfuckers that got children don't want to hold themselves accountable for their children. That's why a lot of these bitches out here are throwing their children in the trash because of motherfuckers like that who always talking about, well, I don't want nobody with who already got some children, because they already feel like they damaged goods. Show me a nigga that say that shit that have not made no mistakes and ain't made no stupid choices. That tell a woman that she's not worthy of marriage or being a partner to her because she already have someone else's children. What about the women who lost their husbands? What about the women who chose not to be married and have children. What about those people? I can go on and on with examples, but that's beside the motherfucking point, you know? And then you wonder why motherfuckers don't respect you. You wonder why there are women with or without children who don't want to fuck with you. Because you go through this here bitch called life, and you are the bigger bitch than what you proclaim the women are that you call bitches. So, you know, life don't give a fuck how you feel. Life don't give a shit how hard it was for you growing up. Life is still life, and it still goes on no matter how you slice it. And I'm so goddamn sick of people blaming their past and their pain on why now they are the way they are now. It's up to you, whoever you are, male or female, to pick up the pieces of what's left of your life and make it do what it goddamn do. Don't nobody owe none of us shit. Okay? This system and this power structure and the way it's set up is we all are motherfucking slaves, and they gonna constantly tell us we owe, we owe, we owe. Don't give a fuck what you do in life. You gonna always owe some motherfucking unseen force something to live this bitch in this society the way that it is. And instead of going bickering back and forth about what the fuck you won't do and who you ain't gonna take care of and clean up behind and save, just remember, there was somebody in your past, might be somebody in your present, and possibly could be somebody in your future that once saved you or will save your ass. And if it wasn't for your mama, the bitch that gave birth to you, your ass wouldn't be here to be able to talk the shit you're talking now about how life is a bitch and the bitches in life you won't save and you won't take care of their children because they bitches. Somebody once took care of your sloppy ass. Somebody once picked you up and cleaned your fucking ass off and saved your dumb ass life. So, at one point, the very people that you look down your goddamn nose at in this here life might be the very people that you got to look up to for a hand up, goddamn. So, that's it for me tonight, fam. You know, as you can see, my little voice is a little fucked up. Still nursing this little cold here. But I had to come back with that one. Real remix, repeat on there. This bitch, life don't give a fuck how you feel. So, Hotep family, peace, one love, one unity, one nation. Heal the self to heal the nation. And fuck this gender war bullshit. It's time to stomp this motherfucker out and put that motherfucking fake ass forest fire out and get rid of these fucking hybrid, mutant, low frequency travesties walking around stirring up unnecessary shit, because life is a big enough bitch as it is. So, Queen Summer says out for now. One love. Hotep.